Toastmasters? George, I'm going to go out and run. Well, maybe. I can be persuaded, but not quite that easily. I figure I've not run for 60 years, so I'm not going to start right now. George's speech was a very interesting speech. His purpose, of course, was to persuade and focusing on our self-interest, not his. Get us to do something because of what he's done, perhaps, but to motivate us. Did George accomplish that? Did he put a little spark of, yeah, that's pretty interesting. Did George lace his speech with facts? I think he did very well, as a matter of fact. He gave us several quotes out of some different books and journals. He also used some words that I had to listen harder. Neurogenesis, or regrowing neurons, and anytime I can regrow neurons, I'm with you. I think I liked George's opening. He was animate. He got out here, he got into the middle of the audience, he came back. But it grabbed your attention. You paid attention to what he was doing, you focused on him, and if you do that, you listen. 2 thumbs up. Did he have the ability to convey his things sincerely? This is George's passion. That came across very clearly to all of us. And George had a partner in this. And if it wasn't for that partnership that showed a stronger bond to somebody else, he again can appeal to us individually to say, well, if he and Emily can do that, I certainly can do this. So again, taking us in a little bit stronger. I really like that a lot. We got to a part in the speech where George enumerated the obstacles, a 1, a 2, and a 3. The important part about the speech is that he's leading you in. He's giving you a preface for what's about to follow, and you then focus on what will follow. What the particular points were, I can't tell you off the top of my head, but I was following along and making mad notes along the way. A nice use of humor, a nice use of props. His big banner or his runner's nameplate or bib, excuse me. Okay, obviously I'm not a runner. And then finally the crescendo at the end was the award he won for his accomplishments. And I think to the goals, setting the goals, having them manageable, enumerating that to us individually simply tells us that not only in running, but in anything we do in our life, we can set those goals and achieve them quite nicely. So did you in fact motivate us to take some action? I think if we didn't think about it, we certainly are now. I think that your speech, I looked at what can George do to improve things. I was really hard pressed because I was very taken by your speech. There were a couple times where although you're not required to memorize your speech, there was a couple stumblings along the way. And I think, if I just, in a single word, a little more practice along the way helps to smooth out those ripples. I am a person who really enjoys the physical aspect of speeches and handling props and things like that, and I think you did that very hard. Great speech. Well done.